souls, welcome back to the 121st solo episode of Living Without Fear. I'm Esther Buerki, your host from Switzerland, and I'm so happy you're here. If you're new to my podcast, I'm so grateful you found your way to this space where we speak from the heart, where we don't hide, where we shine in our rawness, in our tears, and in our joy. And if you are a returning listener, thank you for walking with me on this path of growth, vulnerability, and truth. Today, I want to talk about something that has stirred my heart deeply over the past few weeks. A topic I thought I had already figured out, but life always brings us new layers to uncover. It's about living authentically and how even after 62 years, I've discovered I'm still a people pleaser. Yes, even though I made bold choices in my past, like studying languages instead of becoming a teacher like my father wished, working as a journalist, living more than 1 year in Paris, working and traveling in the States for 3 months, and choosing Zürich over my hometown. Deep down, I still find myself worrying about everyone else before me. Especially when I'm with my father. When we go out to eat, I care deeply. Is he comfortable in this chair? Does he like his menu? Is the temperature all right? Did I remember to ask if he wants a cushion for his back? Does he feel good? And of course, that is love. But sometimes I forget to ask the same questions for myself. Am I comfortable? Do I feel good? And it doesn't stop there. There is this dream I've carried with me for decades. A dream to live abroad again, not just for a vacation, but to really live and breathe in a new culture, in a new rhythm. To be anonymous, to reinvent, to feel the pulse of a new place as a woman, as a soul, just being. Not as a caregiver, not as a mother, not as a daughter, just me. And yet, I haven't done it, not in the last decades. The people pleaser in me always whispers, but your father needs you. But your younger son still might want to talk to you someday. But you promised to take care of your elderly friend. You can't just leave. Have you heard that voice too? Maybe your voice says something else. You can't leave your job. You're too old to start over. You don't have the money. It's too risky. It's too late. But let me tell you this with every beat of my heart. That voice isn't the truth. It's fear, dressed as duty. It's conditioning, wearing the mask of love. And yet, another voice inside me, maybe the truest one, has started to speak again. Esther, your dream still matters. You still have time. You're allowed to try, even for 2 months, even for just one. And I want to ask you today, what's your dream? The one you buried under to-do lists and expectations. The one that whispers at night when everything is quiet. And here are some tips to follow your dream and live authentically. And I will share with you what's helping me listen to that quiet voice again. And maybe it helps you too. First, write it down. Your real, wild, maybe impossible dream, not the realistic version, the juicy, heart-pounding one. Write, if I had no limits, I would fill in the blanks. Second step, listen to all the voices, not just the dreamer. Listen also to the pleaser, the scared one, the dutiful one. Don't push them away. Sit with them. Write them a letter. Say, thank you for trying to protect me, but I want to grow now. Third step, start ridiculously small. Not with a leap, with a whisper. Could you research for 10 minutes about that place you dream of? Could you take a weekend alone in a new city? Could you imagine what 1 month would look like if you gave yourself full permission? Fourth step, share your dream with someone safe, someone who doesn't laugh at you, someone who doesn't immediately say, but just someone who says, yes, I see that, I believe in you. Fifth step, ask the hard question. If I don't do it now, will I regret it on my deathbed? Because that question, it always clears the fog. And my answer is clear. Yes, I would regret it. Not living abroad, not giving it a try, not even for 2 months. That's why I've decided to take a small step, to plan a stay abroad, maybe 2 months, to explore what that life could feel like again, to be Esther, not the mother, not the daughter, not the helper, just me. And you, what's your version of living authentically? What dream have you shelved because of someone else's comfort? What truth are you ready to whisper back into the world? You don't have to leave your family. You don't have to break anything apart. But maybe you can stretch, you can breathe, you can take up a little more space. You can taste your dream, even just a bite. Because living authentically isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more you. And here is a little invitation before we close. Tonight, before you go to bed, ask yourself this: what do I need to feel fully alive again? And tomorrow morning, take one small step towards that feeling. You were born to live in full color. Please don't settle for beige. And if you feel cold, if you don't want to take that step alone, please know I'm here. I'd be so happy to support you on this path, to coach you, to be your guide. Because sometimes We need someone who listens deeply, who holds space for our dreams, and who gently reminds us of who we truly are. You don't have to do it all on your own. You can reach out to me anytime on Instagram or through my website, and we'll find a way to bring your dream closer. Thank you for listening. I hope this episode gave you courage. Maybe it reminded you that you are not too late, you are not too much, and you are certainly not alone. If this touched something deep in you, I'd love to hear from you. You can find me on Instagram at Esther_Buerki. And if you think a friend or someone you love needs to hear this, please share it with them. Until next time, keep listening to the voice within. Live boldly, love honestly, and take that first small step toward your dream. Bye for now from Switzerland with love, and I'll talk to you next week.